Yo, Internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the Jongravesshow. Today, Guardians of the Galaxy review. Let's start this junk off strong, okay? Bam. So, what do you think about this movie? Well, I'm gonna transition that shit out, so don't worry about it. I'm gonna cut it out, nigga. Goddamn, like shit. I gotta make markers for myself.
Go ahead, my man.
Damn. But either way, hello. This is Guardians of the Galaxy review. Looking at, into the story of this one. Well, this one kind of picks up, I think, a little bit, 30, a few years after the first one, where basically Guardians of the Galaxy, they are a name now, and pretty much like we kind of jump into the whole thing of, yeah, who was Peter Quill's father? Well, his father was basically a living celestial brain out in the middle of a space that basically was William Shatnering it. Kind of came to Earth, had sex with his mother, and basically left and was leaving little pods on the planet and everything. Now, as soon as I saw those, I said that ain't good. But
Yeah.
but basically the story is, well, yeah, his father wants to find him and teach him how to use his powers. Thus we do kind of have two little subplots in there where basically the emissaries of gold. I do not know what those guys are called.
They are
but
pure gold people with gold vaginas.
Yeah, I know. That tastes like cake. It's wonderful. But basically we have those, and we kind of have a little subplot with Yondu and the Ravengers, leading into like his thing with him trafficking children, which they really don't get into until later on in the movie, you know. So that's basically the story. Characters, on the other hand, if you've seen the Guardians of the Galaxy so far,
you know who it is. Groot, Rocket,
Baby Groot,
Rocket, Gamora, and Peter. I forgot what board name.
Peter Quill and Drax.
Yeah, Drax. Yeah.
But basically, they did kind of expand on everybody from the first one. Peter's kind of way more fun in a sense, where like he plays off of Rocket more. They kind of have this little back and forth now, and everybody calling Rocket an asshole because
he is.
Well,
man, you don't like that way he said you old boy.
Who, Taserface?
No, not Taserface. He said, man, you know, there'll be a great moment, but your teeth fucked it up.
It's perfect.
So yeah, you're an asshole basically.
Honestly, he saved a lot of the darker scenes, because again, you know, like Taserface,
everybody up. Though.
Taserface is throwing people out, man, into space, and basically like Yondu was like taken out of power, and because of that, you know, he's like, well, now wait a second, because of all that, now like you have to fear me. My name is Taserface.
That name.
Whenever he tried to make that name intimidating, it's like, come on, dude.
People just bust on start laughing at his dumb ass.
Well, at first he got a few roars at that. Second time, yeah, you know, a little bit. But then they asked the question of why. And he was like, well, yeah, it strikes fear in the hearts of men. It's like,
not at all.
It's like, can you shoot tasers from your face? It's like, I don't know. It's like, why do you name yourself so bad?
The way he got killed was fucked up, though.
Well, he died getting laughed at, so that was perfect.
That and, you know, he just blew his ass, so he could just. I thought, okay, he might set him on fire. But the damn arrow, he just shot past, hit the goddamn thing behind him and blew it up. Like, why did he do that?
Going out of order from that, listen, Yondu's fucking broken, okay?
Yes, he is broken. I'm like, man, he was like at the end, he fucking that damn thing up. Couldn't even hit him.
I'm like, well, now the only reason why he got hit is because they had to shoot a lot of them at him. But I'm like, with enough room and him like just doing like 40 hit combos upon this energy tentacle, somehow he managed to destroy one.
My whole thing about Yondu is just how he went off, though. I mean, they keep killing off his character. Like, first with The Walking Dead, now we had to see this man die twice.
He is basically the white Danny Trejo, where basically Danny Trejo just shows up to die. It's like he's a badass, he's a nice guy, he's a good father, and he shows up to die. The only two movies I think Danny Trejo didn't die in is Spy Kids 3 and the Machete movies. Everything else he dies in. Even Def Jam for New York, he basically dies. So I'm like, he is the new Danny Trejo. His character just shows up to die. He has amazing presence, and you feel sad whenever he dies. But you know, I mean, like, spoilers, but like the movie's been out for how long now?
Man, it been out
for months.
Just what, February? No, was it February or March? I think it was March.
Months?
Was it April?
I think it was March. But it's been out for March, and you haven't seen it yet. I can't help you. But still, it's like, y'all do. Actually, he did lead this movie onto a beautiful ending, because this one actually has a lot more emotion to it, which is something that, like,
it basically say that I'm not your fault about your daddy. I'm the one that took care of you, basically.
Essentially, you know, and also to kind of watch his death and kind of watch how Sylvester Stallone and the rest of the Ravengers, kind of how that they said that they had to regroup together, and that they joined up again, so that they can go on stealing again.
Right.
I like those guys. Even basically the one guy who inherits his arrow.
I shot old boy in the damn arm with it. That shit was funny as hell.
Well, yeah, it was a nice, needed laugh, like right after like Yondu's funeral, because that shit was kind of sad. Because they lingered on that for a while, and it's like this one has way more emotion in it, you know.
And not to mention the two sisters,
Gamora and Nebula. I've been calling her Nova for a while now. I figured that. I was like, I'm fucking her name up. But yeah, I like Nebula. You know, you got two crunch berries, man, like just being family all over again. It's wonderful.
Yeah, sisterhood.
I love it.
He wanted to beat her so bad, just always wanted to beat her, and then finally she couldn't kill her at the end because that's her sister and she loved her.
Well, they were kind of doing this thing, like, especially since the first movie, of like, well, yeah, like, she found this. Well, yeah, I mean, she's had all this torture done to her, and even in this one where they're like, well, yeah, like, she's evil and she wants this and that. Well, it really wasn't the thing of she's evil. It's just the fact of that she just wanted to be nice to her sister, and because of all this torment and shit that Thanos has put her through, I don't think that she can get past it easily. However, there is one thing that I do like about Nebula, though, which is a tiny thing, and it's that every single time in live and she gets hurt, her body kind of just snaps back into place. You know, like a fucking like Lego piece, or like those old action figures.
It's a Lego piece.
It does. It's like just pop. I like her. No. I like her and Gamora. Mantis was a really good one too. Like, they kind of took a few more sad scenes and they kind of mixed those with Mantis and Drax as well. You know, like,
Drax thought she was ugly and terrifying though throughout the whole movie.
Well, until the end, you know.
Yeah, like, you beautiful in the inside.
Well,
yeah, asshole.
Well, yeah, because she's pretty, but you know, for him, he's like.
Sir, I don't even like you like that.
He was like, what? No, you don't gotta get all personal. I mean, I like the back and forth that certain characters had.
Rocket's,
you know,
still badass for taking out everybody like that, though.
You know, like from Rocket to the Rocket. God damn it! Say Rocket and Peter like kind of had their little back and forths. Like, so like you had Gamora and like her stuff with Mantis and her trying to be all stoic and distant until, well, you can't really be distant like when this person's trying to help you, you know.
Yeah, and their whole side story is making all them kids that you hope to have celestial power.
You know, that kind of reminded me of something. You
but
know,
they didn't. What, did he kill them?
Yeah. Do you know what this kind of reminds me of? This is like his, like, this is like a tamer episode of Ben 10 Ultimate Alien, or you know the one where like the grandmother came back right? And she was asking like if her kids had the spark of being like an Anodite, but instead of her killing them, she kind of just let them live their lives. And Gwen was the one who had it, you know. So of course she wanted her to come with her and learn. She's like, no, I'm not doing that, and it kind of led on to them fighting her for like a little bit. So
he could be like, I can't just hit my grandma. Or hit your grandma.
Kevin held a rock over his head
and she was looking at him with a sad look
and said, and I quote, "I can't pound your grandma."
Yeah.
You know, so that was kind of nice, like in itself. You know, I mean, like it felt like a tamer episode of that, so I kind of liked it. You know.
Yeah, it did seem like that a little bit. Celestial being, pure energy, control everything on the damn planet.
The only thing
it's absurd how they actually beat him. If he really wanted to, he could just crushed them.
Well, that's the thing, though, is that he didn't want to kill Peter. He wanted to kill his friends and take over his mind so that he could force him to do what he wanted. The part where he fucked up at was when he said, "I gave your mother the fucking tumor," and it's like,
you killed my mom. That would snack on any man. You know, we favor mom over dads all the time.
Well.
Mostly.
Well, now, when the dad is there and the mother isn't, you know, you kind of hate the mother. But, like, when the dad's there and the mother isn't, I mean, like, when the mother's there and the dad isn't, well,
Even when you got them both, you usually favor the mom over.
Well, that's usually how the opposite sex works. You know, like, guys favor their mothers, women favor their fathers. Like, that's kind of how it works, you know.
Yeah, true.
I mean, well, not in my case, because most of my sisters, like, they're kind of a bit on edge with my father, but, you know.
Likewise, one of my sisters. But anyway.
You know, I mean, like, that's why your little sisters, like, that's why they latch on to their older brothers and shit. You know, like, it's just how that works.
Yeah, but back to the movie, though. Good movie.
Really
I wish I actually seen this in theater when it came out.
I don't, because if I did, oh my god, man, half of the dialogue I couldn't hear because motherfuckers were loud. Did you know that I had to watch the Avengers twice because motherfuckers were being loud as hell in that goddamn movie? You know?
I wasn't with you then.
No. I went with my I saw it twice.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't with you in that movie though. I remember it took me a year or two to see the Avengers.
Because the first time I saw it, it's like I couldn't, like, that Hulk scene, I couldn't hear what he fucking said because everybody got fucking loud as hell.
Always angry.
No, not that. When he was smashing Loki around and he called him a puny god, I didn't hear that shit
because they were laughing at him.
Yeah. Like, that shit was so goddamn loud. I was like, what the fuck did he say? And just okay. Now I had to watch it a second time with a quieter crowd. It's like, oh, that's what he said. You know. Because like sometimes you miss dialogue because they're just so fucking hype over a goddamn.
Why didn't we go and see that movie together though?
Because money, car problems.
I didn't have a car back then.
I think this came out this year. No, I
ain't talking that. I talk about
Avengers.
The Avengers.
Because I went with my cousin to go see it.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
Because I went with my uncle, and cousin to go see it.
When this came, that was April. Yeah, this came out around April.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like a car problem with me. Yep.
But other than that, though, I really like Lia's film. I really recommend it.
Yeah, likewise.
And for those out there who don't like it, well, sorry.
That's all we can say.
Sorry. I'm not gonna fault you for your opinions, but I'm just saying, sorry. I really enjoyed it. I hope that they make more. Chris Pratt and everybody else, like, they're amazing. Well, the writing is really good. So, you know, even though it's kind of a very simplistic plot, I mean, I even like the fact that the gold people, like, when they use their ships, it kind of reminds you of like an arcade. You know, or like they're like playing it like a fucking video game, and it's like, come on, man, like we got him, and like then there was the one scene when they're watching the one guy, right? It's like, oh yeah, man, like Bobby right there, man, like he's getting the high score, and then like he gets shot by Drax. They're like, you fucking suck. It's like, but I made it farther than all of you. It's like, what the fuck? You You know,
we still straight up trash and kick the shit out of them.
It's like that's just bullshit. It's like that's bullshit. It's like I made it further, and then you gonna call me and say like, you gonna tell me that I suck? Oh Jesus,
that shit crazy.
But that's the end of this, though. If any final thoughts?
Gamora got a nice ass,
and Groot's a teen now, and apparently everybody could understand him now, and you know, and baby Groot is amazing.
Yep. But anyway, in a video.